people become stuck when they're starting their worm farm. They either kill them with kindness or they completely forget about them altogether. Firstly, the weekly check. And it only takes a minute. Just check on how much food is actually being consumed. Very often people put too much food in, the worms don't get through it all, and then it just sits there fermenting, and that's really not very good because it heats the whole system up and the worms won't like it at all. In fact, you can see worms when they don't like it, they get round the top or round the edge trying to escape. So make sure you give them little bits of green stuff, even things like an eggshell, but make sure you scrunch them up really small or else you'll end up with eggshells like that are just not scrunched up and they'll stay in your garden for a long, long time. Keep the food scraps sort of at an even level, not too deep, and then cover them up with some browns. And in this case, a little bit of sugarcane mulch or newspaper clippings or whatever you've got to add that little bit of carbon, about 50-50, and there's the weekly job done. Be aware of the seasons. They don't like it too cold or too hot. If it's too cold, put it in a morning sun. You can move these things around. And if it's too hot, put it in a shady spot. Anything over 30 degrees is really going to do those poor old worms damage. And what I like to do is to give them a bit of protection with the hessian bag over the top. That gives it some protection. Keep that moist with a sprinkle of water when you're watering your garden. Every year it's time to check your brood. Dig down and just to see if they're breeding and producing lots of lovely worm poo. In fact, they might be producing so much worm poo that if you put that in a bucket and give it away to friends, they will love you. Absolutely beautiful stuff. And that's how easy it is to look after your worm farm.